Kerry Chow here along with Houston Rockets point guard Jeremy Lin. Jeremy, starting off your new foundation. Why was it so important to create the Jeremy Lin Foundation?
Growing up, I had a lot of people that really helped me to see what the right path was and to help me grow as a person and be a positive influence. And so as a foundation, we just want to be able to do that, to be that influence, that role model to up and coming kids, the future generation, especially underprivileged children.
When we look at what you're doing, it's kind of like a Charles Barkley situation. Whether or not you want to be a role model or not, you are a role model. How do you view your role or responsibility in the Asian American community?
It's really unique, and I'm thankful for it. And I wasn't always a big, guy in the spotlight, and it took me a little bit by surprise. But I think, at this point, I've really learned to embrace it and kind of just be who I am and share who I am with other people, and hope that that will inspire them to, pursue their dreams. And anything I can do to be able to pass on what I've learned from other people is really cool.
Now, a lot of people think that you're the first Asian American basketball player, but you actually are not. And you met him, Mr.
Wat Misaka.
Wat Misaka. What was that like?
That was crazy. I met him before the Utah game, and he played. 50-something years ago, and when everything was different, and so it was really cool to be able to meet somebody who was really a pioneer and an ambassador and a trailblazer in a lot of different ways.
Now in Utah, obviously the subject of a Sundance documentary, very popular Sundance documentary called Linsanity.
So it was like my second or third home game, and I hadn't even been in the game yet, and I had tried to get in the gym, and they stopped me, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, this is the player's entrance." I was like, "I know." And he looked at me confused, and then so I was looking at him confused, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, are you a trainer?" And I just kind of was just like standing there. Then another security guard came over and like whispered, like, "I think he plays on the team."
What was that experience like, being a part of that process, that filmmaking process?
We started it before I had ever gone to New York, and so that was the coolest part about it, is that we have the whole journey. We have me getting cut, me getting waived, me going to the D-League and things like that. The moments at which I had to basically be dragged in front of a camera to film, even though I really didn't want to, and looking back, it was one of the best things ever.
When Linsanity actually started to happen, and obviously you mentioned the documentary crews were there before it happened, did you guys just for a moment look at each other like, what is happening? Can you believe this?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember they were texting me after every game just like, "Oh my goodness, what is going on?" And so it was really cool, man. And it was all, a blessing from God, the way everything turned out. And now we have a story to tell and share with the whole world.
Linsanity, although you probably hate hearing the term, about a year ago to the day almost, how would you characterize how your life has changed over the course of this year?
Oh, it was night and day. Literally overnight, everything changed, and went from just trying to hold on to my career and not knowing if my next day would be my last in the NBA, to now this, and a lot has come at once, and I'm thankful for it all, and it's been a crazy and very enjoyable ride.
Obviously a very interesting journey, and we're going to be interested to check out the entire sequence. For Jeremy Lin, I'm Kerry Chow for ESPN.com.